From a historic day for those waiting for war reparations to the illegal dumping in Jigo, here's what's coming up next on TrendSpotting. Hafid everyone, I'm Cami Aguirola and welcome back to another episode of TrendSpotting. Here are the topics that had you talking this week, starting with the illegal dumping happening in Jigo.
Jigo Mayor Rudy Matanani is done. He is fed up with the illegal dumping of his village. Just as soon as a cleanup is conducted, the place gets trashed all over again. Saying he's frustrated is an understatement.
You know, I'm thinking that people that do this should get the death penalty. I'm tired of doing this.
Multiple cleanups spearheaded by various residents, community organizations, and leaders have been held here along Chalin Ramirez, but for every good deed, the dumping persists. And it's not just along Chalin Ramirez. Matanani says from trash collected at another illegal dump site near Anderson Air Force Base, he found 2 names of people in the rubbish, one from a person in Inarahan. And for the mayor at this point, he just doesn't know how to put a stop to the chronic illegal dumping. He's been working with the Guam Environmental Protection Agency to issue citations, but it's clear he's reached his tipping point.
I'm calling everybody that thinks I'm not doing my job out. I hope that the person that dumped this is listening here now. And I would like her or him to come out and challenge me, because I like fighting when it has to do with my rights.
There were over 200 comments on Instagram and Facebook, but here are some of your top comments. At Bruce Camacho said, "The mayor speaks truth. It is not his job to pick up trash, nor his office. It's everybody's responsibility to pick up after themselves. Some people litter and don't even realize it. Kudos, mayor. I could imagine how long you kept this inside. You said exactly what needed to be said. Much respect." Another Instagram user said, "Amen, mayor. He's right. Only the people who complain won't lay a finger on that trash. Stop complaining, people, and lend a hand and fix the problem along with the mayor and his crew." At John C. Uggins said, "I've seen the mayor on many occasions in the village at all hours of the night, especially when there are police operations that have needed the mayor's assistance. I totally agree the penalty should include a very long time serving community service cleaning." At Exo Borja said, "I don't know who needs to hear this, but Jigo Mayor Rudy is very good at what he does. He doesn't sit at the office like people think he does. He's out with his maintenance crew cleaning up the village, making sure everything is okay. Y'all need to get your act together and stop treating the island like a pile of trash. One day the island is going to turn on us and it'll be ourselves to blame. Don't ruin for the rest of us who actually care."
The family of Tiffany Enriquez says the messages of love and support have helped them cope with her senseless and tragic death.
She didn't make it. My world just stopped, and I feel this type of numbness that hasn't really gone away.
Hawaii and Guam are reeling from the death of 2 Honolulu Police Department officers. One officer, Tiffany Victoria Enriquez, a 7-year vet of the Honolulu Police Department, grew up on Guam. Enriquez was one of 2 officers fatally shot while responding to a report of a stabbing. The suspect was identified as 69-year-old Jerry Hannell. He reportedly was upset about being evicted. When police responded to the stabbing, Hannell began shooting at them. He then is accused of setting a home on fire, which in turn destroyed several others. KWM News spoke to Enriquez's cousin Leilani Beneventi Nasser, who lives in California. She says Enriquez served in the Air Force Reserves and worked in corrections before entering the police force in Honolulu. A childhood friend from Guam said her laugh was so contagious, she's always smiling. She's outgoing, she's loving and caring. She's just overall an amazing individual. A very family-oriented, just the highlight of the day if you're in her presence. She just lights up the room. She just makes everyone feel comfortable, and it's just fun to be around her." The family of Tiffany Enriquez says the messages of support have helped them cope with her senseless and tragic death. Here are some of your comments. On Facebook, Diana Candido said, "Condolences to the family, and the courage her daughters show just shows what an amazing mother and woman she was for her children. Prayers to you all, and know your family now has an amazing guardian angel who is always around you to guide you and protect you. May she rest in paradise." Another Facebook user, Antoinette G. Idolor, said, "Condolences to you and your family on the loss of your mom. May she rest in peace and may she forever remain in your heart and memories." And Lupe Castro said, "Condolences to the families. Girls, your mama will always be with you in spirit."
The governor signs MOA for a local war claims payout.
It was a historic day for those waiting for war reparations as the governor announced the opening of the Guam War Claims Processing Center on Friday. The U.S. Treasury Department has signed off on the Memorandum of Agreement that will allow the local payment of war claims. An official signing ceremony was held at Adelup on Thursday. The local payout was made possible through the passage of Bill 181 by the Guam legislature, which Governor Lulian Guerrero signed into law on January 3rd. The Guam War Claims Processing Center is located on the first floor of the former Hakubotan building in Tumaning. The hours of operation will be Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. You are advised to bring a government-issued photo ID, your letter from the Treasury, or your adjudication letter. The phone number for the office is 482-0792. Information will also be provided on warclaims.guam.gov. The governor has committed to the first local war claim payout check by January 31st. On Facebook, Brian Adam LG Santos said, "Finally, some type of closure. Our grandfathers and grandmothers, along with our Sainas, can have peace of mind. Most didn't get to see, but some peace has been restored." Biba Guahan Hafaday from Idaho. Margaret Blas said, "Thank you, Congressman Michael St. Nicholas and Governor Lulian Guerrero for all the effort to bring it forward. After 3 congressmen and women and so many governors, it has finally made its way to our survivors."
In a viral video, a man threatened motorists with a fake handgun.
It was a scary moment for people who were driving in Dededo on Wednesday. A man in a video gone viral showed him walking and stumbling in the middle of the road and pointing what appeared to be a handgun at oncoming motorists was arrested. The incident occurred around 4 p.m. on Wednesday along West Santa Barbara Avenue in Dededo. When police arrived, they drew their weapons and ordered 45-year-old Frank Lagosones to drop his gun. He didn't comply at first. Police noted that he smelled of alcohol and his speech was slurred. They also discovered the silver handgun he was holding was a toy. Lagosones was charged with terrorizing, harassment, disorderly conduct, and public drunkenness. Here are some of your comments. Frank the Crank said, "Wow, that guy's lucky he didn't get shot playing with the toy gun." Another Instagram user said, "Reckless people like this should be taken out of the streets. Kudos to all the people who called the police. This is really dangerous, especially for kids walking home from bus stops or even schools. Just going to some places in Dededo or even around the island, you can see how much alcohol our people consume by the alcohol cans and bottles. We should have stricter laws and surveillance on the alcohol consumption."
Guam residents raise money for Australia.
Several members from the Association of Federal Firefighters were out with their boots at the ITC intersection on Tumaning collecting money for the Australian Red Cross.
It's in support of all the firefighters that are doing hard work out there, good work.
The newly formed nonprofit organization, which aims to boost morale for federal firefighters and assist within the community, wanted to hold the boot drive to help their fellow brothers and sisters who continue to fight the bushfires in Australia. And just down the road, St. Anthony School 5th grader Dion Tan and his little sister Tia were so sad to see the animals that were dying from the fires in Australia, they decided to hold a donation drive at the Tumaning campus. Their donation drive kicked off with the Guam Fire Department present to show their support. According to the SACS principal Robert Crisostomo, this is the only private school that has launched a fundraising effort for Australia and is challenging other schools to do the same. Here are some of your comments. On Instagram, at GuamGlow671 said, "So wonderful to see our kids who are our future be a part of helping animals in another country. Kudos to the parents and school who guided the kids." Another Instagram user said, "God bless. Thank you guys for helping Australia."
That's all for this week on TrendSpotting. Siduos Maasi for watching, and I'll see you next time.